I was doing so well, the judge from the state of Connecticut, not my judge, but the judge I was in with support court, he came down to Virginia and he came and he visited me. I was in a prison that wasn't that bad because I was supposed to go into the drug program that was in there and I was on the wait list. But they told me that I couldn't even go in there. So I was in a prison that I really didn't want to be in because there were transformers everywhere, there were rats everywhere. It was okayed in the beginning. It wasn't until the end of my bid that they started bringing people from USPs that were high into the politics or high gang members that started cleaning up the yard. We were locked down on a consistent basis. We were always locked down, always locked down. I remember one time we were locked down. We got locked down because there was a rumor that went around that somebody had brought a firearm into the building. We got locked down for about 90 days. No shower. We were not allowed to come out for a shower or nothing. We were getting bagged lunches every morning, lunch, and night. We did not get no hot food. We actually didn't get no hot food until Thanksgiving. We got lucky and got hot food that night. What they did with us was so demeaning and up. I even contacted an attorney about it. Nobody would touch it because they're so afraid of the DOC and they're so afraid of the BOP. It's ridiculous how everybody's so afraid of these people. We need to start actually standing together and fighting against these people in the way they're treating us, because it was very cold outside in Virginia at this time. When they finally made it to our pod to rip our pod apart, they got a couple cell phones, they got a couple things here and there, nothing big. It wasn't like we were doing nothing crazy. When they took us out of the cell, they had us strip naked in the shower, then throw our boxers on, then put shackles on and handcuffs, and they walked us across the entire compound in just our boxers. For anybody who thinks that that's okay, think about this. You got gay people on the yard, you got sexual predators on the yard, and you got people on the yard that have been sexually assaulted or sexually molested growing up as a kid. So tell me how that even remotely makes the situation okay. Then when they put us in the little rat cage, we're in this little cage, we were nut to butt, elbow to elbow, waiting to go through an x-ray machine. That's all we were doing while they ripped our cells apart. We couldn't wait till it was done. We were begging every single day. I'm talking about, we read so many damn books. There was no more books left to read. We were finding ways to just get f***ed up because it was so boring in there. We couldn't make no money. We couldn't do anything. Finally, that was over with. Everybody's money started coming back in. We were all making money, but obviously inflation in prison is a when something like that happens, everything gets expensive. Good thing that I was locked in with this homeboy, that he took really good care of me, man, and I really do appreciate him very much.